Jordin, how much time do we have?
How much time we got, guys? 20? 20.
Cool. Oh, girl, I forgot those Sonoran Spanish coming out.
I'm working on a 446 days on Duolingo, okay? That's my streak.
You're at 446?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 130. I thought I was popping.
Let's be friends. Come on. I will nudge
is there
you every
Duolingo
day.
friends?
Yes, I can look for you. We'll do. You got to give it to me offline.
I thought I was by myself in all the Duolingo land. I thought it was just me and my son because of the family plan.
It's not just you. You can find friends.
Damn, didn't even know that.
The Crisco Kid Block Party.
All right, now today we got someone who really needs no introduction, but I'm going to give her one anyway. All right, she's a Grammy-nominated singer, actress, and now starring in the new holiday film, Merry Little Mystery. You know her voice. You love her energy. Welcome back to the show, Jordin Sparks.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's always good to see you.
Yeah, well, you know what? I noticed that the last few times that we've spoken or you've been on the show is during the holiday season. So, there's someone that they call her the Queen of Christmas, but I got to call you the Queen of holiday specials, Christmas movies and all that right now.
Yes. I'm always trying to do something around the holidays. It's fun. And I love it. I love that it brings joy to people and it makes you feel warm and fuzzy. And there's a little bit of cheese. Like, who doesn't like a little bit of cheese,
I feel like the holiday season starts right after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, everyone's shopping, saving money or whatever they're doing, looking for the deals. But I'm getting ready. Now I'll put up the tree. Now I'll do everything I need to do. And that's why I'm in these vibes today. So thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, of course. And I start even earlier, like after Halloween, as soon as Halloween is done, and actually maybe even before that, it's the Burr months, right? September, October, November, December. That's when I listen to Christmas music.
And I like it because it's like the play on words.
Yeah, we have the tree up. I put decorations up a couple of days ago, and we love the Grinch in our house. So there's a lot of green.
Well, look, whether it's green, whether it's red, whether it's whatever, holiday season is here. You got a brand new movie, Merry Little Mystery. Now, I've already seen it. I love it, by the way. Actually, the whole family watched it. They're like, damn, my son Phoenix is like, hasn't she been on your show before? Yeah, she's on this weekend again, too. And so it just always feels good to see you on screen first. And then second, it is kind of like the official holiday season when we see you on screen, but this one's a little different. Talk about Merry Little Mystery. It's out right now on Roku. Give us like what we're missing if they haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, so Merry Little Mystery, I play Natasha, and she is a girl who's going home trying to figure out her life, and she's spending the holidays with her grandmother, and then a handsome reporter knocks on the door trying to figure out the mystery of the candy cane Santa in their town, and I basically spend the entire film trying to throw him off the trail. For reasons that I can't tell, you have to watch the movie to find out. But I try and throw him off the trail, and you guys know what happens in these movies. They spend a lot of time together, and then it's a happy ending. So you're gonna have to watch it on Roku right now.
Literally. And so this movie, though, I mean, was there a little different magic kind of when you're filming them? Because I think, like we said earlier, like it's the holiday season when you appear on one of these holiday movies. But was there something that just felt a little special with this one?
I really liked the story, to be honest. I loved the mystery part of it. I loved the intrigue. It has the warm, fuzzy feeling like all holiday movies do. But I related to the character, I was very close with my grandmothers growing up, and there's just a lot of nostalgia part of it. And there's little pieces of me in the movie too that I really, really love. The production and the crew were very, very thoughtful and kind. And I remember we were talking about the film, and they were asking me about a couple of different holiday traditions that I had and things like that. And I didn't really think anything of it until later, but I walked in one day on one of the scenes where we're decorating all the baked goods, and there were popcorn balls there. And that's something that me and my family did growing up, and I had told them, and it was just really cool how thoughtful they were. And then my character, actually, her name is Natasha in the film now, but before there was a different name, which I'm blanking on now because it's been Natasha forever, but it was a different name. And when I asked them why they had changed it to Natasha, they said, well, when we were talking to you a while back, you said that Nat King Cole was your favorite artist and that the Christmas song was your favorite holiday song. So they named her Natasha because it would be Nat for short. It was just really thoughtful, and I love being a part of creative endeavors where people are kind and thoughtful like that.
Merry Little Mystery on Roku. Jordin Sparks is with us. You talked about how like the director, the producers kind of like listening to you before y'all started filming and made some changes. But I got to ask you, in Merry Little Mystery, your character uncovers some hidden truths. What's a personal truth that you uncovered about yourself this year that have changed the way you do or you celebrate this season?
Ooh. I think for me, one of the biggest lessons that kind of was repetitive this year for me was in personal relationships, like familial and different things like that. My biggest revelation and truth was that sometimes I will not say what I really want to say. And I will hold it in because I think, okay, maybe there's going to be a better time to say this, but then the better time never comes up. So then things remain left unsaid, and eventually all of that builds up. And so my truth is that I tend to do that, and I am I'm leaving that here in 2025. So everybody is on notice. I will be saying what I think. But sometimes it's like you kind of want to keep the peace, or sometimes for me, I have feelings that I want to say or things that I want to say, but it'll get too jumbled up in my head. And I feel like if I say it, it's not going to make sense. And I hate being misunderstood. So instead of just trying to make it make sense, I just won't say it at all. I kind of just like freeze. And so I don't want to do that anymore. So that is a truth that I found out about myself, or really recognized within myself this year. And yeah, I'm going to leave it in this year. I saw it this year, and I'm going to leave it here.
I'm with that. Because believe it or not, 2 years ago, I was talking with Gary Vee, and during that conversation, I had decided that I was going to make just a more like, I guess, just better effort at telling friends, family that I love them. Maybe somebody I've never even told them that before, or something I'd never really got to express, like giving people their flowers a little more. And I tell you what, I feel that some of the people that I've seen since that time, I feel like I've said, hopefully they understand now the way I feel. And then I'll get random conversations or vice versa. And I think when you put that out there, it lets people know that you're willing to accept that as well. So.
Yeah, it comes back to you, and it just helps kind of whatever you put out, you're going to get back. So I firmly believe that 100%. I'm proud of you. That's great. Look at us. I'm proud of us.
We're adulting now, Jordin. We got the kids and everything, and now we're adulting. It's all we grown up so fast.
Still growing, still learning.
Merry Little Mystery, again, on Roku right now. But you have had a busy 2025. Going into 2026, look, I know the on-screen or TV projects, that's cool, but we know you for music. This is Pitbull's Globalization. We love our music here. I know you're back in the studio. You got a couple things out now, right now, but I know we got a new holiday song, because when you do a film, normally a song comes with it. What we got?
Yes. So it was really cool. We, the movie came first, actually. And then in the middle of filming it, I was talking to the producers and the director, because they were talking about like transitions. And I said, hey, I have a lot of holiday music that is open to you guys. Like, if you guys want to use it, please do. Just let me know which one you like, and we can get everything worked out. And, then I was like, I could also write something new if you would like that. And they were like, yes. And I was like, yes to the stuff that I have, or yes, you want me to write a new one? And they were like, well, if you happen to write one, that would be great, but we would love to look through your catalog. So they started doing that. And I ended up reconnecting with Toby Gad and Lindy Robbins, who I wrote most of my Battlefield album with. And we had a great time. We were catching up. They were asking me what I was doing. I said, I just shot a Christmas movie and I really want to write a Christmas song for it. And then boom, we just went into Christmas. We started thinking about all the different things, what the movie was about. And that ended up being at the end of that meeting that we had. And then like a couple weeks later, we came back and we wrote the song, and it just kind of flowed so effortlessly. So the song is called Secret Santa, which goes hand in hand with the film. But basically in the song, I'm saying, Secret Santa, listen to my heart. You know, I just want simple things like the snow to fall and all of these different things. But what I really would love for you to bring me is love. And I think a lot of people can relate to that, whether it's romantically or with a friendship or with family. You know, people really want want to feel that, especially during the holiday season. So I'm
I'm
really excited.
As we get into the song right now, we got to play it. I'm telling you, officially for me, the holiday season starts now. Jordin Sparks, introduce his song. Let's give it to him.
Yes. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Jordin Sparks. And this is my new holiday single, Secret Santa. Hope you enjoy.
Got another record out here, and it is the holiday season. Can we talk about Diamond right quick?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, my gosh. I would love to talk about that. Please.
Please, because I love this lane. I don't know if it's a resurgence of just, I don't want to say revival or just Christian music or pop or rap. You're seeing all this kind of come out. But then on the other hand, it's just like, hey, I'm just an artist, but these are the type of songs I want to put out right now. You got to put it all together. And man, you did it, girl. You did it. Your whole team did it.
Thank you so much. My faith has always been a really big part of my life. And I've always loved being able to sing everything, kind of like go into different places and things like that. So to be able to do this song was a really special moment for me. It's beautiful. I think a lot of people can relate to it. We're all in this together. Like, let's do this together, hand in hand. We can do this. And I mean, after the crazy year and the world being on fire, I mean, it's something we need, So I'm just grateful that I'm able to be able to do multiple genres and do multiple things. And that now, after all this time, even though I've been able to do collaborations throughout my career, it's been really cool within the last couple of years for people to be knocking on my door now. And that's like a really cool moment because I still feel new. I still feel like I'm the new kid on the block. So it's just really nice to be able to do that.
Well, I'm down to give him Diamond right now if you're down.
Yes, please. Go ahead. Please bring.
No, I want you to enter because you got a whole team of people with you on this one. And I guarantee when you hear the song, you're going to feel a certain way when you.
Okay, you guys, this song is Diamond with myself, Dante Bowe, and Mara Justine. Please close your eyes and enjoy.
It's the Crisco Kid Block Party. Yeah.
That's right. With Jordin Sparks on the show. Now, we gave you the Secret Santa joint. We've also given you Diamond. Now, I want to talk about another lane that you kind of jumped into. And I'm loving this vibe from you. You got a new podcast out right now. It is called What's Your Spark? How's it going for you? I think you're on episode like 4, 5, 6 somewhere in that area.
Yes,
talk about that right quick.
Come on, you know what? It's interesting. I've always kind of wanted to have this type of experience. I grew up listening to Kiss FM in the morning, and I always thought it would be so fun to roll up and be on the radio and do all of those things. And before lockdown and all those things happened, I was thinking about a podcast too. I just didn't know how to get into it or how it was going to work. And I finally met some good people who saw me and understood the vision and were like, hold on one second, let me make a call. And I was able to take a meeting with Dear Media, and it just really, really clicked. We just meshed really well together. And for me, I love storytelling. I love doing it through my music. I love being able to do it through acting. And now I get to use the microphone in a different way. I get to sit, and now I get to be on the other side and ask the questions and have just really good conversations with people that I find interesting. So I want to have athletes on. I want to have philosophers, wellness coaches, chefs, authors, musicians, producers. I would have a mathematician. Like, I love to learn, and I love learning about people. So I'm very, very excited. And I also like to learn the why behind people, like why they do what they do, or what sparked that decision for them to either make an investment or go and live that dream. So wait, let me ask you, what is your spark, Crisco Kid? What is your spark? What brings you joy?
Well, this is interesting because I was about to ask you this. I'm actually writing a book that is about your why and about conversations I've had with guests, right?
Really?
And because our whys change at different points in our lives, right? Like a younger Crisco Kid has a different why now being a dad. And I'm sure, Jordin, throughout the different pivots that you've had, whether it's singing or acting or being a mom and just different periods in our life, it all changes, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think for me right now, it really is just trying to be the best father, the best partner that I can be. And, we're not perfect, but as long as I know that every day that I've given my best at you can't give your best to everything all the time, but the things that I'm choosing to do that day, if I've given my best, I can go to sleep knowing that I'm good with myself right now. There's some days that I wish I had more time with my family, even my family back home. But as long as I have done my best and to not let anyone down, I think I've done what I could do.
Oh, I love that. And I understand that 100%. I feel the same way. Like after DJ was born, it was like, whoa, okay. Now every decision is how is this going to lift him up so that my ceiling is his floor, so that's the launch pad. And so I'm always trying to do the same thing. I'm also very particular about my time now. Like, is this going to be worth leaving the family for 4 days? No, I don't think so. Some things are. And sometimes I'm just like, I really wish I could be home, but I am grateful that he gets to see me do things that I love to do and things that I'm passionate about and that bring me joy, so that when it's his turn to say, Mom, this is what I want to do, I can turn around and do the same for him.
Yeah, I love that. You said so that way your ceiling
is his floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, good Lord. Wait, did you know you were going to drop that one today?
Hey, bars.
Was that one that you had ready to go to bam?
You know what? If I'm being completely honest, it's something I think about all the time. You know who I heard say that? Michael Irving.
Wow.
Michael Irving,
great
the
right
receiver.
There. It's a legend,
yes.
Hall of Famer.
Yes, it was a couple years ago at this, I can't even remember the name of the event, but that is what I remember from it. He said that and I was like, yes, that is true. Like, I want to go to as many heights as I can, so that is where he stands. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to just go back, because the premise about the book is that if you don't have a why, you can borrow one of these, right? So way that can motivate someone to kind of keep going. And it sounds like that was the advice, or something that kind of like, I'm assuming during parenthood, that understanding what Michael Irvin had said, maybe you had took that and kind of ran with it. Would that apply? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. And you were right when you said that our whys change all the time. Because 17-year-old Jordan's why of doing American Idol was because I loved it and I was such a fan of the show. And then my why was I want to make the best music that I can make. After I put out the album, I want to be able to make the best show that I can make. So it changes and it shifts depending, but having kids really changes everything. It shifts the entire perspective. The whole world shifts, everything, the lens, all of it.
Yeah. People don't understand it. You try to tell your friends without kids, trust me, bro. Look, we'll close like this. But once again, don't forget Merry Little Mystery. You can stream it right now on Roku. And The Secret Santa, the new single, out right now. But we're in like this. If you can manifest one wild or unexpected, the biggest dream level opportunity that could happen in 2026, we go to next year already. And maybe this thing would even surprise some of your diehard fans. What would that be?
Okay, what I want to manifest, the biggest, craziest thing I can manifest? I don't know. I'm a really simple person, to be honest. I really want to manifest an extreme amount of passive income. That's what I want to do, so I can spend more time at home. But in the work setting, I definitely I have a meeting with a very big company that is coming up here, and I'm not even going to say hope. I want this meeting to open up doors, not only for myself, but for my family and my son, if that is something that he wants to walk through. And then there are 2 tours that are, kind of on the table right now, and I want both of them. I want to do them both. I can do them both with my schedule right now, so I need them to be booked so that I can just, black out those days. But that's what I want. And I want my family. I want to be happy. I want to be content and happy with my family like I am now. I want us to be protected and to have peace. And I wish that for everybody that I know. I hope everybody has a safe holiday and can start this next year, just one step at a time. Okay. One step at a time. We're going to get there, but I hope everybody starts this next year with fire in their veins, ready to go.
Jordin, you said you didn't know what you want, but you know what you want.
Yes.
I know what you want. Let's go. Jordin Sparks, hey, you are welcome on the show anytime. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'm assuming I'll see you next after Thanksgiving somewhere around
Hopefully we'll see each other sooner than that. But if not, we have a standing date for every Christmas, so we'll do it.
All right, much love, Jordin, as always. Thank you.
Thank you. Good to see you, Crisco.